So this is a Frideation, first edition that is recorded live. We are so grateful. The technology is enabling things to go global, not much hassle. So my name is Michael Kimathi. I'm the host of Frideation. This edition, and today we are going to have two innovators speech the ideas. So I would like to welcome every one of you to sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is how we do it. You guys come here, you do 3-minute speech, or maximum of 5 minutes, and the audience asks you questions to guide you on how to go about the business. And get another chance to come and go and find putting in mind that this audience might be your customer. You will find the idea, you have a pitch again, or you set up a meeting, you will get guidance, professional guidance, and the city winner. And then when the idea is ready, you can get you how to change it. Right? So you guys are excited to be at the Frideation?
Yes.
Alright, so let's have our first guest, Kelvin, preach the idea. The floor is all yours.
So, my name is Kevin. I'm here to talk about the concept I have of the alternative employment model. So, I believe each one of us has had an idea, something in his life, that based on certain challenges that we have faced in the process of development, we have been forced to share the idea. So based on whatever you have shared, somehow, somewhere down the line, you realize that someone else also has the same idea. This is based because the observation leading to the conceptualization of the idea is available for everyone to see. That's also the workforce that will the idea. It's also available. So one just accepts and moves. Now, if you are to look at the market, you realize that an idea, if you are to consider these two people, the one who actually implements the idea and the one who shares the idea, the difference is in the workforce, because when you look at the two, they both share the idea. So if you are able, if you are capable of getting the workforce, then the idea can then begin to get implemented. The market employment capacity is based on the ability to offer wages, and this is the part that I aim to change based on the observations. The first is that investors, when they come in, they invest all of their time, their money, or both, but they don't expect a salary. When it comes to the workers, they work based on wage expectation. They aren't paid as they work. So if I were to combine these two, then this is where the idea lies, in that now I am redefining the concept of the job seeker to become an investor, potential investor, because we have said that an investor can invest with the value of their time, right? So when a job seeker comes in, they're supposed to come in and invest with their time. Now the idea itself, when I as a job seeker comes, when as a job seeker, I want to implement an ending. I want to find a job. The portal will work by way of I will register on the portal as an investor. So when I register, an idea owner also registers on the portal, and it has three users: the innovator, the worker who you are now calling the investor, and an organization. We'll discuss the first two then finish the organization. So when I register my idea on the portal, the investors, they come in and register their interest in participating in the development of this, whatever I've pitched. So when they register to participate, I hire the idea innovator, just goes to based on their specialization, they wrote the specialization of whoever has proposed they want to work with for the development of the idea. So once I have gone through and I select my team, then the work commences. The organizations come in because of two things. The first is that basically currently when you look at the marketplace, an organization will come in, get its interns, but it's only able to absorb only a small fraction of those interns. So what it will do is it will register these interns on the portal so that I as the idea innovator just comes in, goes, if I want to work with the organization, let's say it's an IT company, if I want to work with the organization, so I just request them that they offer me the interns because they are there because they don't have jobs. So if they accept, we begin working with them, and because they are associated with the organization, then they will be offering support to this, to the idea implementation. Secondly, if an organization is on the site, but they are unable to, they don't have any interns. What will happen is that I, with my workforce, the people already that have been able to bring on board, I can request the organization to train them by way of the internships. So if they accept, then they will train them and then these people will come back to me and we can commence with the idea implementation. So the cost of the project, it is initially to conceptualize to be integrated into an existing website. Let's say something like Brighter Man. So our service will come in as an alternative way of job seekers finding employment, specifically self-employment. So but if you are to consider independent development, I think it would be around 150 to 300K for development of the website that would feature the features that we want. The benefits of the project come in the way that we are offering the market an alternative in the way that we are reducing the employment problem. With this way that people are coming in by way of self-employment. And secondly, we are offering a different method of investment by way of these workers. So if you are consider whatever you're offering the market, then you would see it is quite clear what the benefits will be. In terms of revenues, the ideas that will be posted on that site, that is where the revenue will be generated. Plus, I also have to think with some other concepts that I believe fit well into the model. So, based on whatever this idea is breaking, then they'll be used to invest it back into the website. And based on that, then I think I can conclude by saying that all of us have the potential to end the employment problem in our country by way of our time, our ideas, and our efforts. But the question is what we are doing with whatever we have. Thank you. So,
Okay. There you go. So in this place, we discourage people from getting employed so much. At the end of the day, either employed by the employee or employed by your company. This gentleman what is trying to pursue here. Did you get the idea? Somehow. So, like I've said to say, it's always good to be short and boring, rather than to be long and boring. don't know which one this gentleman was. It's sad that it was wrong. So, questions from the audience?
So, I did not get. So you're saying the worker will come in as an investor. I will invest my time like idea.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a salary, but if your idea,
Oh, there's something I forgot to say. Now, when you come in as an investor, you get the benefits in that you are given a stake in the subsequent whatever will come after the outcome. Because that I think is of more benefit than a wage in the long run.
so a good use case is like you have what we have the idea since around 10K.
Yeah.
So I'm a programmer.
Yeah.
So you go to the services.
Yeah.
And say I go to that site.
Yeah.
And then I meet up with you. So I will be working for you for equity or
Not working. We are working on peers. So it's like we came together, conceptually they get together, so we're working as a team. There's no employment.
so
Just the idea owner and the investor. Just the way normally it works. But what we are changing is that instead of financial investment, time investment.
time investment. So how will I value my time?
Now that
How much do I get out of that? Is it for the lifetime of that idea, or it's up to let's say 1 month you get this percentage and then you this is that?
it's like I'm saying, you are a programmer, right? So you are in a different space. So I cannot develop this idea with you, right? So you have come to me, I've come to you, and it's like I'm proposing a partnership, basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was okay. In what way? I can ask that. In what way is this idea of yours different from normal websites? Like, let's say you go to a website like Dropbox. Yeah, I don't know if you understand what Dropbox is. So you go to Dropbox, you understand? So in what way you are the developer? You develop this site. Is it okay? Because you are the developer, I'm the investor. So you develop this. Then me, the investor, just wait.
Yeah.
Then me, the investor, now I want to invest my money in your idea so that by the end of the day, we are all together. We are in one place. Whatever the outcome, like maybe you get 50, I get 50. So you say in this way, you are at least reducing the, what is it called? You are talking of reducing the job unemployment. So at the long run, in what way is this idea of yours totally different from the one or from that person who developed?
So this is, I think, there's something that you are not getting.
Yeah.
Forget finances. What I'm talking about is like this institution, right? We have diverse fields. We have people in engineering, economics, things everywhere. Yeah. But we all have different expertise. Kwa hivyo wewe ukikuja na mimi nikuje tupatane, alafu mimi nilikuwa na idea, si ndio? Nikwambie pesa kwa sababu ni program, si ndio? Kuja tufanye, it's basically the way partnerships work. Yeah. Only that you're investing by way of time, and me, I'm investing by way of my time also. Yeah. But I'm the idea owner, and you are, instead of saying that you are a worker, you are investing by way of time. And the way investors work, invest in work. If I have something tangible, you want a share in whatever I have, right? So once the idea is realized, you have a stake in the company, I have a stake in the company, but you never invested in finance, only by way of your time. So that is how we get the shareholding, not by way of what amount of money we invested in the idea. That's the way we invest in it.
Okay, but in the long run, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I'm not understanding whatever you're talking development time.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm the investor. What does it mean to be investor?
An investor is someone, okay, this is what I'm saying. You are a job seeker, right? If you are a job seeker, to me, I'm viewing you as a potential investor. So once I've registered my name on you, who is a job seeker, like if let's take the concept of right on my
So like let's say I'm a business developer.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for a company.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you have registered on the portal, and me, I have registered my ID. So you have seen the idea, right? And you are interested in development. So what you do is make a request, because I'm thinking that so many people are job seekers, right? So once they are on their site and the idea is available, people want to find work, and this is the alternative of giving. So what you do, you request that you want to do the project. Once you do that, based on whoever your area of specialization and what I'm looking for, then I will just accept and ask you, let's work on the idea, right? So by way of we coming together, then we're developing this idea as if it is ours. Yeah, so no finance.
Wow, that's brilliant, because most of the time they always say time is a scarce resource. And most of us actually have a lot of time, but we don't have money. Most of us who have money don't have a lot of time. So I think it's a good approach to how we develop ideas.
So,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
So, but Kevin,
Yeah.
when you say time is money,
Yeah.
time is money.
Yeah.
Let me teach.
Yeah.
When you go to a workplace, essentially you time, you never show your time. And whatever you do is what translates to money. That's why you find in some countries they say you work 2 hours, you need to give 2 or pay.
But consider this. Have you ever volunteered?
Yeah.
If you are volunteer, you don't consider your time in terms of money because you're not getting paid, right? You're not getting paid. When you are volunteering.
Not necessarily.
Volunteer work.
Yeah, but with volunteering work, what I'm doing, I'm giving my expertise.
Of course, and that is what
And
you mean.
yeah, instead of giving money,
Yeah. That is exactly the model that is being integrated.
it's very hard to differentiate between say I'm giving time
And the thing
Yes.
is
what I'm trying to say is it's very hard to differentiate somebody who's giving his time and saying I'm giving money.
no, there is no money. It's just
And what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
in short, time is money.
And by the way, Kevin, actually, if I've got a new guy, Kevin is the business of making your time translate money. Because a lot of people have time, but they don't have money, no one pays for that time. So it's trying to put all these things that is wasted together to translate into money.
exactly because people after school, you are just in the job of looking for jobs. Nothing else you are doing with whatever you have learned from school. So instead of when you are looking for your job, you have the opportunity to just look up at whatever is being offered on the portal. So if you think you can work with this person based on the idea that they are proposing, then you will be working with them, considering that even if you are not working with them, you will be doing nothing.
So it will be something more along the lines of part.
Not part-time.
What happens when you get a job?
Okay? If you get your job, but you know, before you apply, you are looking at this thing in the long term. In that, I'm investing my time because now let's talk of a company that is started in most of these IT companies. In America, they say that they were started in the whatever, in the garage. So these were just people who came together and decided, let's invest our time in this project because they had the belief that it would be something big. So this is the belief that we hope that people will be having when they register to be part of development of this idea. That is the long term. So even if you get a job, you are still focusing on whatever, on the idea that you are trying to develop. Yeah. So it's like if you had your own idea, would you just leave it because you have found a job? You still continue thinking of how you will develop it, right?
Yes, Kevin, if I get you right, actually, what you're talking about is really something interesting, and I think some is concern is also interesting because understanding when people are employed, they have 1 hour, 2 hours, but they would like to invest on other things apart from what they work on. So that you are on innovation.
No, this is what I'm saying. The target is a job seeker.
Not someone who has a job.
No, because
So if I have a job and I have 2 extra hours that I'd like to put somewhere, invest those 2 hours somewhere.
Yeah.
My idea is not valid.
No, if you want, okay, that is something to come later on. But whatever is being rolled out initially is targeting the jobs.
Yeah, because I understand the expert already got the job. And I'm sure if I had an idea, I would like to have more expert than just have a chance. So you need to consider that. Yes. You understand?
Yeah, I have something to say. Yeah, for how changing investing from finances to skills. How have you considered the legal side of it? Let's say I have an idea, and then I get a bunch of people, and then I tell them, you get 10% of my company. And then after the idea is right, you know what they are. And that is
Of course, with whatever, so you may register your register.
It's just a site.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
they can run away from the site.
Angalia kaa tunaangalia the whole job market na to discriminate. Kwa hivyo hata tuweza kusema kuna lawyers pia, si ndio?
That's what I'm saying. You have to establish a legal framework and take care of signing documents and everything.
So you already are considering. Yeah.
And again, another challenge I see here is the non-runners address. There are some jobs that actually you cannot maintain. Like, this guy is an investor, and the other one is this guy is a founder, and the other one is an investor. So I want to invest in that idea, right? Let's say, for instance, I want to start the project of selling chickens and eggs. So those ideas require physical kind of appearance and development. So how do you make sure that after this business is a success, you maintain that everyone gets their equal share? 2, how do you generate cash from all these guys? Because at the end of the day, it's about sustainability.
Kile mimi naangalia ni ati this is not just the only idea I have. I have several. Even if I am not asking this idea, other ideas to give back based on whatever services you're offering. I'm very not generous. Okay.
Philanthropy.
I would say this one here. Yani na imani.
Oh, you have faith.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Also, I have enough faith in these ideas. Once they are institutionalized within this model, that whatever they are to bring up will be adequate to invest back into the support of the site. Yeah. So even if we say that we're offering the networks for free, I'm sure whatever we develop through it personally, then it will work for the site.
So my concern actually is this: I'm sure you're looking for someone, right? You start the idea from ground up. This is just an idea. So if I had some money somewhere and I wanted to invest in it, you tell me I have faith.
Okay, now you see, to you, in what way are you coming in? Are you in the field that you want to?
No, you are looking for money to start the business.
Okay, well, you know,
which will facilitate other businesses.
This is what if you are an investor, financial investor, right? So once you come in, you see this is a problem that we have. a startup, once it starts dealing with finances, when you come in, you will invest your money in the idea. Once I get the money, what am I going to do? Go to look for the developers of it. So what am I doing? I'm cutting you off so that I'm working directly with the people I'm supposed to be going to look for with the money that would have invested in it. Yeah. So the also now if to you it is looking at you as an agent.
No,
So,
I'm not talking actually about that. I'm talking now. How does that photo get it? Because it's not there, isn't it?
yeah.
And if I get you right,
Yeah.
you need some money to do that.
So that is why I was saying initially the concept is supposed to be integrated into an existing job site. Yeah. So that it comes in as an alternative for the job site. Yeah.
So right now you're looking for guys who would invest time in develop this office.
So, Kevin,
Yeah.
let me get this straight. So, it's like a scaled down version of crowdsourcing site. You know the model that has been used to create Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Whereby it's basically people from different professions, different geographical settings, who come together and work on a single idea.
No, there will be. It's not just one idea.
I'm getting.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you an example.
Give you an
So you
example.
have a platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are the examples of services that can be crowdsourced?
Even Wikipedia,
You have Wikipedia,
I can't
WikiLeaks.
So they can't now.
No, you know the problem with that is that you will generate whatever, you will generate content for the site, right? But what are you getting in return? Nothing. So
in this one, there's a stake.
yeah, of course, yeah. So the revenue generated, you have a claim to whatever is being.
Okay.
So it's like a Kickstarter for human capital. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get one from Google.
One question is, are you going to develop, are people going to develop within the site the ideas, or how does it work?
Okay, so you know the basic challenge people face if you have an idea is getting you are supposed to work from. That can come later because if you are to look around, even if you are talking about university students.
So it's a request, you request for working people to help you work on a project. You just request, that's it.
No,
I mean,
the person making the request is the one looking for it. If you have the idea, you have just to register the idea and then wait for the request to come.
Now, I will advise on one thing.
Yeah.
It will be better for you just to make a site where people can meet. Just can meet and discuss about ideas.
Yeah.
Then a meeting portal. If you have an idea, you post there, and people are interested, then you can meet somewhere else.
That is basically what I want.
No investments, no, because
You know the problem with that is you are investing your time, but you want something in return.
Now, if you go to invest in your time, that means you have to calculate the cost of the time putting into your project. Now, that should be calculated when you're on a table like this, discussing on your project.
Later, let me say something. Currently, I don't have a job, right? There's nothing I'm doing with my time. So, if I want to place a value on my time, it will be zero. So, there's nothing I'm doing with my time, right? So, then if I decide to start participating in a project, and we're also talking of volunteering. When you volunteer, you don't expect wages. You don't look the person who is offering the project and tell them that I want a salary. You know, so you're just putting your time because you believe in whatever you're working. Instead of the belief now, people are seeing something even more that once this idea matures and the resultant business amanuna in that idea, the resultant company, you know.
The point is takes a lot of discuss on sites. But if it's a meetup place, a meetup where you can get interested parties, then we discuss somewhere else. I think that's
You know, let's consider this institution. We are talking of diversity, right? We have people in different fields. So we have various halls here which are currently vacant because there are specific time period within which learning goes on. So what you do if you are, the idea can start in learning institution, tertiary level, the university. So when I register an idea, you as a student, you just come in and tell me I want to participate. So we can just find a room. This will be our workstation. Plus we have everything in the computers. If you have a laptop, that is just
so that's away from the
yeah.
Okay, let's get one last question.
Mine was just trying to see whether I understand what you're saying. You're saying you're building an embattled. You know that right? It's what I'm understanding is what you're building is a platform where people come with their needs and others come with the solutions.
No.
Needs being the idea, solutions being the investment in time.
Okay. I want to look at it this way. The concept is just for job seekers. It's like if you look at any website, a job website.
Yeah, you're using great money.
Yeah, greater mind. So when as a job seeker, you go to register there. You have to wait until someone decides that they are looking for employees, right? Now here you have an idea, so that is the work. You have requested for the work, yeah? And now these are numerous ideas. We are just not looking at one.
Yeah.
So there is
And the idea is not just tech-based.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are to consider this, that we have so many alternative ways that you can get meaningful employment or just the opportunity to practice whatever you have learned in school.
Yeah, so I have an idea
Yeah.
that I post on your site that he has the time to offer to my site.
Because it's a job seeker.
Because the job seeker and he has the skills that I require.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how do you make money from that?
Now that is what I'm saying. I don't have just one. This is just
You,
yeah.
not me and him, you as the site owner, as the platform.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the site owner, right? So if the idea is there, the website is there, I have other ideas. So this is what I'm going to, because
So, for instance,
okay, I have an agribusiness idea and a cash, a banking platform. Yeah.
So you're not making money from this platform.
Okay, we can consider.
Yes.
You can consider it, but now I'm saying
Maybe at the beginning you're not.
exactly because we don't want to push people out. We want them to be attracted to this.
let me tell you
So
something.
then that's the
Let me be honest with you. Okay. If you don't show me how you're making money yourself, there is no way you can guarantee me I'll make money after investing.
So
You have this is my advice to you. You have to come up with a nice model whereby after implementing all these, there are different models, and that you can discuss as we go on. You can have another chance and come and present it. You have to investigate how do you make money out of this whole process. If I don't have ideas, it has proven that if you have 5 ideas, all of them may not work.
okay, you know,
You have one idea, you can fail quick, and you can start with that idea.
let me say something. If you are looking at value addition, which is the whatever I'm looking at, you have a job website. So people are looking for jobs, right? So when I come to you and I'm telling you I'm going to offer value to whatever model you already implemented. So whatever I'm offering is just to increase your service base. It's like saying Safaricom I pitched them an idea talking about some puzzle elements. Now, if they wish to implement the idea of Sambazane SMS, now they because I'm the idea, they tell me, okay, you can come and you can work with them.
So they pay.
No, see, I'm the idea owner. So there's a stake I wish to get from the.
Don't see how you make money out of all that.
This is okay.
You know, you use the right amount.
Yeah, they make
People
money.
don't pay. People don't pay.
Yeah, but they make
How do
money
they make?
through advertisements, right?
So you're supposed to figure out through the how you make money. Like you can see, right amount is very straightforward.
Yeah.
People post people get a job.
Yeah.
There is no so and so go and talk to so and so, you know, at least take whatever. No confusion.
So if that's what I'm saying,
Yeah. Then go and investigate. We'll give you an answer. I think you have dreams. Yes, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for. I think we're supposed to bring up the grease spot. Like, grease, escaping nicely. So let's have a ladies. It was here last week. Final edition. Yeah, not yes. And he's going to share with us, and then we'll see how we can go through us.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. Yeah, my name is Dennis Bunu. I was here last week about a certain project called Honor. After this, bombarded with a couple of questions, which I had to comment on. And some of the questions were valid. And also, I also did some pitch and further to discredit the idea which we had before. Was first the editing the SIM card is illegal in the terms and conditions. And also, even if you manage to edit the SIM card and you insert another number to the SIM card, that SIM card becomes invalid. Because each time the phone starts up, there are certain sequence of authentication measures that is conducted between the SIM card and the base tower, the base tower. And changing something as simple as the number, Safaricom will not check Safaricom or Airtel or Orange. They check the database to see through that number. If it's not, you don't authenticate, you will get a loss of. So what we are cutting out the service provider, we decided to invite the providers to actually engage in our service. The service providers to actively engage in our service instead of cutting them out. What we are envisioning, we saw about a second company that was recently as September 24th, 2014. It was purchased by BlackBerry. It's known as Movirtu, M-O-V-I-R-T-U, Movirtu. What these guys did is they took the SIM card, the SIM card itself, the physical part, and the software inside, and they threw it out the window. What they came up with was an application that can conduct all the functions that the SIM card does. All the functions, calling, texting, everything, and the authentication. They put it all in an app. Then they started marketing that application. But it was bought by BlackBerry, that's how I came to learn of it. And the concept is called virtual SIM cards, and it's not the only service. There's another one called virtual SIM. Virtual Tube, then SIM. They all work on the same idea that you can take the software component of the SIM card, then you form it into a service that will work on any GSM enabled phone. So what you are working on, we kept a rent-based model. What we wanted is you make the SIM card, the actual SIM card software, but you leave it somewhat incomplete, without certain crucial elements. It is the phone number, and there's a certain key called the KI number. The KI the KI number, KI, this is a special key that is used to authenticate the SIM card when it starts. When the phone is starting, this booster, they both do the same calculation. And if the calculations match, then your phone is authenticated and it's allowed to join the network. If they don't match, you get a no service signal because the base tower won't allow it to connect to the network. This is also the thing that was making us not, that made us drop their original idea. What we wanted is to make an application that would allow, with that raw application, you allow the service provider to enter the crucial elements remaining to complete that. We need to make it a complete SIM card application. You'd allow them to enter the KI number and the phone number they want to enter. They would like to assign to that particular SIM card, all for a certain fee. The reason we wanted to do that is for our original idea to also work, we also needed that KI number. And that KI number is very secret. No phone provider will give you that number. Only the people dealing directly with the SIM cards are allowed to have this KI number. So there's no way you could go to Orange or Safaricom and tell them, we have this service, but you need your KI number to help us. We need you to help us with the KI number. So what we did, we don't give us the number, don't give us the KI number and the phone number, you input it yourself. So that it's not a must that you know that number. And with that KI number, with that phone number, you can have, now the SIM card becomes complete, the application becomes complete, and you can conduct all the features of both the calling, texting, and whatnot. Then to keep up with the original idea of having separate numbers, e.g., you are coming to Kenya and you want another number, we wanted to make the provider, in order to use our service, he has to agree that the service, the application, the number of the provider, the user of the application may change the number at his will. E.g., we wanted to create it. There's a certain way we researched on SIM cards. We found out that you can store actually, it's because you can, on a single SIM card, you can store up to five. There are small components called modules. They can be stored on the one SIM card. And this module, what our module does is it allows you to take them. So theoretically, you could join five providers on one SIM card using these modules. And that is the concept we wanted to bring into this idea of ours. When the provider agrees to use a service, he also has to agree that the SIM card owner, the person who has the app, may change the module at his own will. It's not that when you select Safaricom, they log the SIM card application to the provider. We have to agree that the user can switch to another network at his or her own will. Yeah, basically that was the idea. So with the application, or the user end, with the application, if you install this application, you can now easily access all the networks. If you want to have a line, a Safaricom line, an Airtel line, and a Vodafone line, you can access those services now with this number, with this questions.
Yes, questions. I think that's too complex to process. Yes.
So no use for the issue there agree with you. What's it?
Okay. Wanted to remember the original idea. Wanted them to the phone. Yes, this SIM card. And you have two Safaricom lines maybe. What do you do when you want to use the other line? You have to take out the SIM card, then insert the new SIM card, then you continue using the phone, the new SIM card now. Now with this application, you can allow them you can allow the user to have two numbers, not necessarily changing. There's already a SIM card in the phone, and now he has this number, which he can easily use. So it's in like a way you're increasing the customer base. You're helping them increase the customer base because you're providing another easy alternative, another easy way of gaining new customers. If you give them a new faster way of registering and using their application, something like that.
Does it make any sense?
Still,
Okay, they still grow.
When you say it's in a way helps expand their fan base, some people like Safaricom maybe say know that they don't want it to be convenient for you to move out of them, because once you realize how expensive their services are, you'll only be switching on for just M-Pesa or something. So have you talked to Safaricom and they say that they're on board? Or
we sent all three providers emails on the concept of waiting for them. We are both meetings. Well, okay, there's no number. We don't have the number from the marketing. So we have to go to the website, then go to business solutions.
but go to the offices.
Yeah.
Just 30 more. Okay.
I understand the idea. It's not better, it's good enough. However, the one concern I have is Safaricom. Not Safaricom with agree to it, the other service providers want to. And the issue I have is security. Like the way Equity launched their SIM card, Safaricom, the only need they have is security. How are you going to ensure security if Safaricom give you that KNI number and the phone number? But they're giving it to you. It's something that you're not supposed to give out. So you're going to ensure security. How are you going to ensure service providers that that number is secure?
Okay, maybe that's what you are saying. They're not giving it to us. Okay, what they do is like, what you want to create like a separate portal where they go and do their business. They go somewhere, they pay up, then you enter your KNI number. You don't know what to enter. You don't know the KNI. What you are trying to do is you're trying to convince them that you not see their KNI number. You don't need that KNI number.
So
okay, how
to
enter? We are trying to come up with that plan, how to enter that KNI number, and also the phone number. Yeah, we came up with the concept of where is the still but by Monday.
So we will be there now.
Yeah.
Yes, Mugo.
What will suffice? What are you offering so that Safaricom will not make your application themselves and why should they
If you look at it's the same that like now Safaricom haven't really that with the app. Because as of now they don't see them. They don't see maybe to them the SIM cards are enough to sustain the local market. But if you can convince them to use the application, to use your service, maybe you can, I don't know, there's a certain feature that you can show them. You would be much investment in running another deal with me, deals with the virtual SIM cards. They have to get stuff and just now you're offering them just the idea is already reached. The idea is already here. What you is you to pay out, then you can use the service. You to pay out in the future, whatever then you can use the service.
So why did that application also require?
Because of that, they were trying to target the low cost handset market. As in where you can have actually it's the same, almost the same idea, where you can have more than one provider, and they wanted to make handsets, easy handsets, where you purchase the phone, you don't have to go to the operator shop to get another SIM card. The application is already installed in the phone. So what you do is just start up, then it's according to the country. And then just to ease up the same.
Yes. Okay. I'm seeing a situation now where Safaricom may actually not come up with the idea for two reasons. One, you see, my name is Mark. Actually, so obviously, at that point, Safaricom has lost it. In the second case, is where Safaricom is going to lose the vendors of the SIM cards because these people, these were their daily food comes from. They sell it to you at 100, they get 20. If you have maybe heard of this thing called app, it's maybe if you have not heard of it, it's all about it's all about cars and taxis, whereby that person has developed the application. If you're interested in working with Lava, you have a taxi, you register with me. Then what I do now is that I'm a customer now. I want to get a taxi right now from here. I just go to my app. After my app, after 5 minutes, I get a taxi down there. So if you read the news, actually, I like following those news. So actually, what happened is that this guy really had a legal issue with the government and those people they call big fish, you know them, because they are seeing a situation whereby this guy is interfering with their business. So in this case also, Safaricom is a situation whereby you are actually interfering with some of their customer base. In the first case, you have lost the campaign of the village. In the second case now, this operator won't be happy. And the next thing he's going to do is going to go to Airtel. Because obviously now you have taken the market. What you used to sell, now you are going with it in a very digital manner. So in this way, okay, this is just a challenge. So consider how you can.
Yeah, as for the first question, it's not like we are drawing away the physical SIM cards. We are not telling them to stop selling the physical SIM cards, adopt our plan. We're just telling them, sell your physical SIM cards, and if you can, also, it's not like you are in that market. You are providing a and also the security. What the app is, it allows you to own more than one phone, to have more than one active phone on your phone. It's not like you are owning your first line on the phone, because it's hard to go tell someone to go to a website, enter your ID number, don't know that you can't verify that. So here it still has to go to the server shop or in shop, or then whatever the first line, they register the first line. You also has to have the first line because of that registration. It would have been easier if there was no contract with just buy the line and you use it. But now you have to go on that first line, register this. Then you add another line, just like when you go to the Safaricom shop, you buy another line, you have to on 3 or 4.
So you're not targeting the
no, we wanted because we saw Kenya is other service with that. They register and they know service.
So they give you everything.
Yeah, they give everything.
Before you land, you have Safaricom and
okay, when you alight from the plane, you're given, when you come and you, for an extra charge, you're given a SIM card, a KQ SIM card. you can use it. No, it's far cheaper to use it here. To use it here than to use your own. But then when you go to the country, you're supposed to give the SIM card back for circulation.
So foreigners.
Yeah.
What about those who travel with Emirates, Qatar, Ethiopia Airlines? They are different. They pick the same service.
Yeah, it's because it's now it's a contract between the providers. You can also tell them using a service may be cheaper. We may subsidize the cost. So if we teach the idea to the operators also that you can subsidize one of the prices, we can help. We can by using subsidization, we can help them increase the funding because someone come and tell you use this Safaricom line on the phone. It's more expensive than using the Safaricom line on the app. Others they download the app because it's cheap.
So, yes, those two last questions. Yes.
My question is about, you're saying that I can now I can be on various lines on the same gadget. If now I switch on my Safaricom line on that app and someone calls my Airtel line, will it come to
All of them are active.
all of them actually?
It's still coming.
For me, I was excited about this idea because when you are targeting the guys coming in, and then you're telling me that because you've seen like kids doing the same thing, I don't know if you does.
Yeah, completely, but it is in your this is a multinational corporation. So you can see it's an active task. So you can start get a base, get a consumer base first here. The people who are easy to target first. See, it's hard to go. The person you're targeting at the arrivals, at the arrivals, you're trying to get him to you need to subscribe for a service. He pulls out the KQ card he was given on the plane and he was getting off. So you see, it's hard to target them.
And I told you, yes, those coming in, but of course, they want to
Other
have
airlines. Yeah.
And they are actually
and I think they would just maybe most of the time is Kenyans. But these are coming from other places. They use
or people who don't know that it is much expensive than any other.
I was thinking that because actually I see that like for honestly, if you come up with that service, I won't use it. So like even like maybe you can take a call here. For me, I'm okay with the tailoring of Safaricom. See, the problem, I don't like the expensive, but you say I can't even if I've tried that. I've been calling it but I've never used it for 6 months. But when the time we went to Rwanda, I bought Airtel in Rwanda and Airtel. What about you now? You see, that doesn't happen because I bought them and never used.
Even me, you can't have. I'm sure you do the project you could buy SIM cards that they don't. After leaving that country, that's it. So you have just made a dead investment. So
if you can try and just test with Kenya then and make it scalable, like it can scale across like Africa. So the people coming to Africa, they can use your service. And I can dream it's possible to do this.
even when Twitter started, Facebook was there. So they didn't say, Facebook are established, they have good investors, they have billions. But they say there is a market signal for you. So target on that maximize. And that is foreigners. Foreigners, every continent in the world has foreigners. Right? Every country has foreigners. So imagine if I keep maneuvering in different countries and different continents. That means you can't be in different areas where you can utilize all that. So it's something like
And just one last thing, foreigners they're easy to get. They're not like Kenyans. You see, because foreigners, what they do when they're coming to Kenya, they just search best restaurants they just go there. They don't really take another restaurant close there, it's cheaper. They just go there. And even when we go to another place, always just search and And even the first person will ask, it tells you go here, you will go there. So if you know the entry points, like the place they go, if like TripAdvisor, you can put your ad there. I mean, just this where foreigners go to know about your country. The community, of course, Google Maps.
Thank you so much. Let's give another note. We have another serial entrepreneur, Mr. Elton. It will be a year and a year that we can share you guys and then give your feedback. So Elton, whenever you're ready. Yes.
Thank you, Michael.
For those who don't know, Elton is the founder of Joatless and some other startup that you can tell you about.
Yeah, my name is Elton, I'm the founder of Joatless, but today I'm not coming that capacity, I'm not very that hard. I'm just develop. Okay, so I'll make it short. The problem I want to solve is cuckoo tax. You know the cuckoo tax. Who's heard about the cuckoo tax? Who has a chicken?
So when you talk about chicken, you get attention.
Chicken tax.
Yeah. Okay. So the chicken tax is I would say it is,
Yeah, Kabogo.
yeah, it is a last ditch effort by county governments trying to generate revenue. And also coming up with very flimsy taxes like grape taxes, taxing every animal you own. This funny taxes. Okay. The point of a tax system is to get the money out of the civilians into the hands of the government. And the other ways to do that, you don't have to tax them. So my alternative way, and which has already been proven to work over a long time, is to use lotteries. Okay, now Kenya territory existed. We grew up with it sometimes, and watched TV on Sundays, watched some people rolling a ball, and apparently someone won money somewhere. I don't know where it ended, but when it was working, it was good. It was actually generating quite enough revenue. It's what I'm trying to do is just to bring that thing back to the 21st century and maybe scale it down to county-wise. Yeah, that's it. So the novelty will be, what's the novelty? What's new? First, technology. Use new technology. Use mobile money. Use SMS. Use a mobile web platform. One. Number two is how did someone with a Kenya charity system? You bought a ticket, so there's no need to eliminate that. There's no need to buy a ticket. You can just acquire one either online or SMS. And then the way you won is there are some. It's a system called 49 something. I forgot it. 649. Yeah, it's a 649 system. It's an interesting system, but I want to introduce a novel way, another algorithm for winning. So I tell you what, so I want to scale this thing to see if it will work. So I'm going to start with so we're going to do something called a raffle. So the way it works is everybody contributes a specified amount of money, and that specified amount of money is 10 million. Okay, and then using my computer and some code I've just written 10 minutes ago, it's going to determine who is going to win that pot. So that's it. So I just want to show that it will work. Are people going? So I have to answer the questions that are people going to go with this idea? You know, most of the time we sit here and we debate whether it's going to work or not. Instead of doing that, it's better to do small experiments and see what comes out of this. So actually, we're going to do our first experiment right now. So to enter into the experiment is you just need tempo. So anyone who wants to figure it out, download it out, forward your tempo here, and you're in. It's tempo big guy, seriously. Tempo. Okay, attempt it out. There's my tempo.
If you have volleyball, cycles.
Okay, for now it's this one.
Okay, you guys are the one.
You might.
You need to know. You need to know what. You
That's
don't
it, I'm not good. That's not take much. See, I trust you. I'll tell you. No worries, it's pretty good. Because of what
We look fun of this. How are you doing this?
You can pay for someone.
To ambao my chances increase. No.
This one is pretty good. This one, you get one. So, you get one. But, this full screen. Anyone else? Okay, let's get. So, we just need people to get an example. Okay, so let's make a around. Okay, 60 plus 20, that's 80. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to count. And the number I gave you is your number. So 1, 2.
Yeah, one is not more than one.
Okay, let's go with that. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an 8. 5 is amazing. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so. Okay, someone is going to read it. You want to say 80 more?
Cost of living.
But you're going to mean much more than them. Like 5. So okay, I had written a program. I wish we had a solution. But if you want to get those things.
So I can just verify for you.
Yes.
Next.
For like years.
Okay, you can read it.
How many millionaires?
Okay, so we have 8 potential millionaires. Right?
Yes, 8.
Okay.
So who will I choose? Randomizing.
Right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's chosen. It's chosen. It could be it takes more. Alright, it's fine. Okay. Number 2 goes with. Okay, number 2, come on, collection. So number 2, I'm giving you 7.
Okay.
So that's it. That is.
What is the algorithm?
So that's a good question. And what is that? Yeah, that's someone needs the needs of the money. That is why I got this. Let me answer the question. So in a normal, I can tell you the normal distribution. I'll just use a random distribution, but in a normal veterinary distribution, 50% is supposed to go back into the winnings. So the winnings is also divided. The winnings is usually divided such that part of the winning goes to something called the jackpot, which is usually a very big sum, crazy sum, like 16 million or something. And then usually there's smaller parts. So in an ideal large scale implementation, we will it have pocketed like 90%. We would have gone. Let's say national. Let's scale this thing. Let's do national. Well, let's say 1 million people contribute 10 shillings. That's 10 million, right? So what in my algorithm, this is how it works. Around 80% of the money will go back into the business. And then the winnings, in that 80%, about 10% will go to the jackpot. The jackpot is, I'll explain how the jackpot works. So the rest of the 70% goes back to smaller winnings. So it creates smaller pots of like, let's say 10,000 shillings. So you can imagine a situation whereby you buy an entry of 10 shillings and you can go 10,000. So it should be the frequency of the draws will be daily, so that to inspire participation. You know, every day you can just click 10 of and win 10,000. I think it's a very good motivation. It's a true random algorithm. So what it is very simple. Only 20%. It can vary if you are not satisfied with the distribution. This is something that can vary. But the thing is, you've gotten the money out of the people's hands. That's the first thing. And then
gotten it out of people's hands willingly.
Because they need to. And we're giving all of that back. And you give some, which I have. This is my product. Okay, this button I can move. But this is what the government will take. And so this is actually a lot more. Lottery works. Can you imagine 10 million every day? And can you imagine the kind of revenue that could be generated from that? And this is 1 million Kenyans, I'm saying. Over 40 million. And, so I think it has potential. I'm going to be running, I improve this interface. I want to earn mobile money. I want to run a small experiment here in Frideation. And maybe extend to some maybe to a larger SCI community. But I want to run it for quite some time. I want to see what I learn from that. And hopefully I scale it. That's it. Okay.
So my question is on the, you said that algorithm, I'm guessing it's using linear probability.
Yes, you're right. So the algorithm, should I?
No, I'm asking. My question is, you can
Yes.
Three people, so one person winning a hand.
It's a true random algorithm. It has nothing to do with probability. Okay, maybe at the
one person can win more than 3 times.
as in the next day.
Yes.
Yeah. It is true. It is a true random algorithm. It is. You can actually win consecutively. But because it is a true random algorithm, okay, there's nothing like a true random algorithm. Which is correct. It doesn't exist. It's the pseudo random algorithm, but they are random enough for humans, and so anyone can win. That's the point. As in, there's no mechanism where someone is actually selecting. There's no human being inserting their hand into something.
Same this one.
Yes, there's things like that. It's totally
and that is easy to put in the system in such a way that if you can only win a certain number of times, there's nothing like that.
No, there's nothing. It's certainly not.
So we find a way to beat the system.
I don't think it's possible. The way I construct it, it will be possible. It will be true random. It will be, but if you buy many entries, increase your chance of some.
My issue was on how random is machine generated random.
That's a very good debate.
Yeah, because my issue is what we already have is a construct based on an algorithm. Meaning, it's not a true random, it's mere.
Okay, so let me answer the question. There's nothing like true random. Doesn't exist. Then what is random? There is something. What is random is random enough, and it is random enough not to be predictable. That is what we have. That's what random is. So I can tell you there's no way my random algorithm will run, and you, maybe even as a hacker, your random algorithm and compute the same output as me. Statistically possible. So I just, and to answer the question, in short, it's random enough. That's what I mean.
So for me, to increase the level of randomness, what I would suggest
Yes.
is in a machine,
Yes.
we incorporate sensors that maybe consider things like the environment.
Yes,
For
you're right.
example, based on studies such as wind,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
we're going to generate a better randomness
Yes.
as opposed to using randomness based on
I think it's feeds into algorithm. Those inputs feed into an algorithm. Like what you're talking about is seeding the.
So basically, it doesn't rely only on the program.
Yes.
It relies on the weather.
External element that you can just whether applying the mean exactly. That you
Yes.
just generate
So wait.
randomness. You see the whole point of randomness. The whole point of randomness. So the way you are talking, yeah, you can take the bulb and the whole scope. No, that way, it takes more answer. Yeah, it's more random. Exactly. So I'm suggesting instead of relying on that, we need to be
Nice.
to have a better level of trust in the system. Maybe use
So let me answer the question. Thank you so much. I think we consult you in developing a very complex algorithm and publishing it so that everyone can see how it works.
Okay. So there was this gentleman in US. It's not a problem.
Well, no problem.
If you would like to respond to this, okay. There's this gentleman in US who used to read every lottery in the US.
Yeah.
There's a great representation. I don't know if everyone he used to read every algorithm lottery and he won. So I don't know what happened last week. We got rich enough that it's not breaking or not happen actually. Was absorbed somewhat to develop these systems. But anything algorithm based, they are expert who can still hard. Who is it?
It was some statistician who went about 3 targets. Yeah, he discovered the algorithm we were using. And mine will be better, that's all I can say.
Okay. Yes,
Wait a minute. So I'll take you back to. You see that this one you want us to do our tax and use this one. Yeah, but something. You want to switch
This time, I was telling you
that means. But you said besides VAT.
no, you don't understand. I'm not saying we abolish it. We're not taking the government. We stop doing that. Let's pay taxes. Let's not tax everything. That's what I'm saying. Let's tax enough, and the rest let's spend other ways.
better ways of
Using cash. Okay, then I'm ignorant to do it. Things with sweepstake, charity.
Yes.
Okay, I know charity.
Actually,
But the experience. Okay, not charity as a person and also an act of kindness. But let me understand the difference between camping, charity sweepstake, and this one and raffle. What's the difference?
They're all government. They're all under government. So all those are various ways of government. There's different ways of getting government. Like sport pesa, you bet on the odds of the game. And lottery, lottery is usually around selection. When you go with a raffle, the difference between a raffle and a lottery is that a raffle is not supposed to make, in Kenyan law, not more than 1,000 shillings. So when you call a raffle, you should not be for profit. A raffle is something that is just a nice game. The lottery is like a mini lottery, and they don't make money from it. So now when you come to a lottery, there's laws around lottery. Actually, we need around, we need to buy, we have to acquire license to become a legitimate lottery entity. It's about, if you want to know the figure, you can ask me. It's quite a lot. But yeah. Okay.
Andrew, you have something?
Now, we consider satisfaction. Satisfaction. Yeah. So satisfaction, my definition would be how many times I have to play events that are chance to win. So, for example, if I contribute 10 goals and expect to get 10,000, and there are 1 million people, say 5 million people, what are my chances? Because if reach a point, I have spent, say, 1,000 shillings on 10 goals, there's still no chance to win. So, you consider the sort of satisfaction, whether you reduce like, or increase the amount of
Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's a complex question, but this is how we answer it. Okay, I don't remember the quote, but empirically, from other from lottery works, and usually people go for the jackpot. In the jackpot, you have the chances of you winning a normal 649 jackpot is 40 million to 1. But every day, people try to get for it. It's because humans are drawn to that possibility that I'll be the one who will win that jackpot. That's 100 million and become a millionaire. So that's usually what it goes with. So, in my what I'm introducing is, okay, don't just focus on the jackpot. Why focus on the jackpot? Introduce smaller points and daily winnings. Usually in introduce suppose weekly, just at the end. So introduce daily winnings, have smaller jackpots, smaller pots, keep the jackpot of course, so that's a good motivator. So such that when you buy an entry, you get you are put into a smaller jackpot, and you're also given a chance to win the big jackpot.
So, like, there is many things. You can't buy more and your chance increase.
No, this was a 6 point. I did not. You're saying that is 6 point.
Then you're not really bad. It's not if you buy more, then it increases. If you choose a random number, so you can't tell people, buy more, your chances will be high.
But
That's why that
The chances will be high if you buy more. Mathematical story, the more chances
then it is a probability.
it is a probability. Yes, fundamentally it's a probability. Yes.
So it's both a probability and still it will work as a random.
Yeah, let's say it's if you ask I don't know what to say. Okay, to answer your question, if you buy more, you increase the chances.
Yeah. My question is now from the government side, is there a limit to which they can cut off the amount? Like you're saying, they have to keep some. I think that's regulating the amount they keep, because we know some countries they decide 90% we have in the
So it depends. So like for me, what I'm thinking, okay, it depends on your execution. Let me tell you 2 parts of execution.
Depends on how I execute as the government.
Okay, let me say as me. Okay, let's say I have this idea, right? If I execute it individually, I go and register a company, I have to acquire licenses, and the only way the government is going to get money from me is if they tax me. Another part of execution is you work with the government, with county governments, to set up smaller entities for local lotteries. So that means they bear almost all the risk. Because they're the ones you set up an entity such that you provide the technology, they provide the legal and other logistics. So they pay the license fees to the national government, and then you work out how you're going to divide that revenue. So usually, so that's why. It depends.
It depends.
It depends.
But it can go into that night.
Yes, it can. Now it depends. Minus tax for the national government. Yeah. So,
One last question.
No, it's just,
yes, yeah.
I don't think it's not public entity that is conducting the report. It's a very If all that is done with the getting the licensing board, they would allow us to make 90. As a certain huge figure.
Okay, is right. There are regulations like usually it's I think 50% of this charity, maybe 50% of this charity, and then the rest is up to you. The reason why it's better to go with the county style, when it's not everybody is, you don't have to pay certain regulations. I think that's the best. And you better know experience program the technology, you know how it's up to you. Okay.
Yes. Something to that.
Yes.
Directly related to that. I'm thinking. I'm really thinking. What can we use the air scratch cards for such stuff? Like instead of having to generate sweepstakes, what do we call them? Scratch cards. Generate sweepstakes, scratch cards, and the other scratch cards.
Just combine it.
We have one that doubles that. As a scratch card. Yeah.
So the money for the
So scratch today, and then the target win before you win, because you already have there. And then after that, you can see as a for the second, it goes scratch cards. So that people don't know them. When people don't really take so to do from something like that. This down,
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having us. I think this gentleman also deserves some clap. Thank you so much. A lot of applause for you. And let's bring us to the end of this session. So the videos will be available to you. You can watch at your free time and see how much you have covered. Unfortunately, most of our partners have died. So maybe next time, this is our first time, so don't judge by the first time you apply is like what? Million what? Voyage. So next time maybe we'll do more as we go on. So thank you so much. So go tell our friend who was an idea that they can come and pitch here. And now, part of the mission.
We having happy hour coffee.
Happy hour coffee, that is
Musa.
We are having happy hour coffee. So, thank you so much. So we can connect and know each other.
Well, I have. This one I have.